guys, I'm Dan. I'm gonna play Chris Weaver's Delver list in a practice match of Pauper. This is the list that will be played in Pauper Gauntlet. I'll include a link in the show notes. And the match has started against Chris Jalap 888. Friendly, at least when I'm filming, to establish some sort of relationship so people don't quit. I'm definitely keeping. This looks great. Another mono black control matchup. That must be extremely common now. I think it is generally thought of as the strongest deck. So it's better to preordain here. It isn't. He has to remove this Delver. So I'm tying his mana up for next turn. I can then preordain next turn. I should probably counterspell on the third turn. So it's probably a counterspell then. And then counterspell preordain. Maybe you don't start with a turn 1 Delver against mono black control. Unless you go first. How about that? What do you think about that? Should I have preordained there? Okay, now I'm countering. I don't counter Rager. I don't counter a Duress. I'm happy to 1-for-1 mono black control. On 2 mana I only counter Witches. Don't counter Ravenous Rats unless he has a Kiba gang. But I have no reason to think he has a Kiba gang. Nobody seems to have that anymore. So I can preordain. And grab some preordains. Felt right to send one to the bottom. I'm not sure it was correct. He's signing Bloods, and at this preparatory stage, I think I have to counter it. I'm thinking very much in terms of card advantage here. And I'm not sure that's the right way to beat mono black control. But we do have the tools to beat it that way. And it worked earlier today on the video I posted on MagicGatheringStrat. So we don't want to snap, and we definitely want the spell status sprite. So do we cast it at the end of turn here? I really want to counter something with it, but that is perhaps greedy. So I can send back a ninja here, and then I can actually hit with the spell status sprite. I think that's good. Yeah, and get an extra card. So I play the spell status sprite at the end of his turn. And use the ninja. Ninjutsu! Woohoo! Awesome! Yes, please. Okay, I get the Delver. So I save spell status sprite. I don't play the Delver, do I? Or do I play the Delver? There's 2 guys he needs to kill, but he could have 1 mana removal. And I can do the spell status sprite trick again, if nothing else. And he has not yet come to the dangerous level of... Okay, this time I send back the ninja. And I just do it again. Ninja! Woohoo! Oh yes. And now I'm thinking double Delver here. And I fear 5 mana a lot because of the Grey Marsh. Oh, Witches! He didn't play Witches in the counterspell. So now can I flip the Delvers in time? He doesn't have the best combo with his Ravenous Rats that I can kill. Ninja of the Deep Hours. No. No. Okay, I think I'm not doing a lot here. I guess I will be doing the spell status sprite trick again. So I don't think he will let the Delvers flip. Ah! Wish I had a fairy. And the ninja is gone. He has 3 cards. I don't have anything but flip Delvers, but if the Delvers flip, I'm in a fairly good spot and he needs to kill the Delver. So he does kill a Delver and I kill Ravenous Rats. Flip my Delver, flip! Cloud of Fairies. No, I don't want to reveal it. I want to cycle it. And Gush. That's better. Play this one to increase my count. And swing with the first one. So now I can actually counter something, but he will probably... Will he kill the Delver? If I spell stutter, at least I force him not to kill the Delver. Something is happening. Probably something bad. He does indeed kill the Delver. And I will have to kill him. And I can then spell stutter the Ravenous Rats. Nice! But still, I don't have a way past those Chittering Rats. So we'll ponder the problem. There's a ninja. I want that ninja, so we are going to do this. No. And charge in with the spell status sprites. Ninjutsu! Woohoo! And yes, please. So, lots of spell stutters. But now, one of my dear fairies will die. Why does he kill them in his own turn? I'm not sure. A snap would have been so awesome there. Tyrant choice. Okay, I lose 4 life. What? So he's playing Burr now? Interesting. I've never seen that spell cast before. Okay, I vote Torture. So I lose 4 life. That's a waste of a card, isn't it? And now I can actually get in with the ninjas. And get one more card here seems really critical. But the spells that the sprite aren't worth much here. Spy Golem. Exclude. And the spell stat the sprite. That's pretty good. And he can't block the ninja now. Because then the witches will die. But he just shoots down the fairies as soon as he sees them. He just doesn't like fairies. Tendrils. I can't deal with that. Do I just keep playing stuff? And try to get in some damage? I won't be sitting with all my 1 toughness dudes in the hand. I probably should have waited with playing the Delver until I could play the Exclude. Okay, but now I either get to exclude something or play 2 attackers and get in 2 damage here. Finally. He shows up. And in my excitement I tap 1 mana too much. Ponder this. Snap, Spy Golem, Spy Golem. So I can actually snap. No. So I snap the witches. Play the Cloud of Fairies and then I can spell stutter it. Sweet. Spells that is bright. On the witches. That is usually game. Spire Golem joins in the fun, presenting the problem of lethal damage. See how that Tyrant's Choice cost him the game? Probably. Okay, sideboarding is easy, we learned that last time. Just take out the Bone Splitters. Bring in the Stormbound Geists. And go! Spend some time bookkeeping. Here are my Delver stats. Uh, 57-22 with Delver. Playing against Chris Yallap. 88. MBC. %72% is pretty good, but not the best at all. Keeping this. Okay, now I don't have an option at all. And I'm not gonna protect the Delver with Daze. Or am I gonna Daze the Witches here? I probably have to, actually. That's one card you have to Daze. But it sets me back a lot. But it is such a powerful card. Flip, my Delver, flip. Who has entered the reveal card zone? Tell me. Island. Yeah, that sucks. And now I'm far behind. And he can play a 3-drop. Hopefully he plays a Chittering Rat. So I can safely start counterspelling stuff. But he does indeed kill the Delver. And now we are in counterspell mode here. Yeah, I think we are. And now we can preordain. I definitely want all of them. And I'll cast the Spellstat Sprite here at the end of turn, as I do have the Ninja. But will I Ninja it? He'll probably just kill the Ninja. I need more lands. So I'm gonna stay cool here. Just attack. To keep counterspell mana available. Wow, it seems to be flooding hard. Pestilence. Well, I'm glad I kept my counterspell up. There are the witches. There are always witches in the world. But I couldn't let Pestilence pass. Now I can Ninja. Yes. And I don't find the land. So now I'm wide open to his shenanigans. That's what happens when you play 18 lands. Gets to draw extra cards. Merchant now would be horrible for me. But he wrenches my mind. So I do discard an artifact. But I think this will be hard. He can't really block here. And there is my land. So now he missed the critical turn there. So will he block the Ninja and not kill the fairy? That works for me. He only has 2 cards. I have 2 counterspells. So I'm definitely in the lead here. And he draws another land, which is horrible for him. I can actually start deploying Spellstat Sprites here. And now he kills it. And I just counter... Oh, he only has 1 more card, but it could be a removal spell, so I counterspell it. And I get to draw an extra card. As he can't block the Ninja now. So now I'm wide open for his tricks. So this would be the time to play Merchant. But he's Sign in Bloods and get even lower in life. And I have an open goal. So let's do this. Draw a card. Snap the witches. And it's all looking pretty good. Spell stutter the Sign in Blood. And spell stutter the witches. Or do I counterspell? No, I spell stutter them. And I win pretty easily. Against a better build than the last one I played against. Nice. Moving on to 5822, that's 73%. I'll show you my list of active Pauper decks. Those over 80%, Azorius Kitty, Boros Kitty, and Illusion Tricks and Mono Blue Control. Thank you for watching.